Let's take a look at the HasLab Omega Prime. Let's start out by looking at the base Optimus Prime. I think he looks pretty cool. I did decide to sort of mistransform him here in the abdomen section because of the cracks that have occurred in his abs. Luckily, I don't have any cracks and I was able to get it down halfway without it cracking. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this because this is the orientation that's needed for Super Mode and the Omega Prime mode anyway. So I'm just gonna stick with that and avoid any potential breakage. I think my number one takeaway so far with messing with this set is tight joints. I mean, that takes a lot to get that ratchet to work. Let's get Optimus into Super Mode. All right, and here is Optimus in Super Mode, and this is a big figure. I'm really excited to get this into the Omega Prime mode, but for now, check this guy out. So cool. There is paint everywhere that there should be, which is as expected for a HasLab, but it is the case, and he just looks awesome in this mode. All right, and now we've got Ultra Magnus in his robot mode. I think that Ultra Magnus suffers a bit more from being part of a combiner than Optimus does, but he's still a pretty cool looking figure, and this is a really cool design for the character too. I love his head with the Autobot insignia there. This is definitely the best part of the figure in my opinion. All right, and here they are together, so let's get them combined into Omega Prime. And here he is, the HasLab Omega Prime in the combined mode, combining Optimus and Ultra Magnus into Omega Prime. I think this thing looks amazing. It was a lot of fun to get him set up and transforming both figures both ways, and then of course getting him into the combined mode is just a lot of fun, and it's a good process. All right, so now I've brought in the stand and of course that giant Matrix blade, which I think is now my largest accessory for any figure I own, and that is insane. But yeah, just to show the additional things that he comes with, I didn't even get into Blue Bolt really, but this adds to some other modes and weaponry, so maybe I can do an additional video showing him. I'm just running low on time for the short form video. All right, so this is the HasLab Omega Prime. I think this guy turned out awesome, and I had an absolute blast going through all the modes and different setups for this figure and the two figures really that are at the heart of it. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.